Hi, I'm Christel Hayek from 24/7 Prayer in Lebanon. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says, "Then, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and restore their land." I used to look at my country with hopelessness. I saw my people's brokenness, corruption, separation from God, and think, I will never witness this promise in my nation. But then I dug a little deeper. This verse is part of God's answer to King Solomon's prayer. In the previous passages, we read about the people of God reaching a spiritual high. They had built the temple, saw the glory of God fill it, and praised Him with all their hearts. But Solomon, in his wisdom and foreseeing, knew that they will one day mess up again, and God won't feel as close. He prayed adamantly, asking the Lord for grace and a way back to Him when that happens. This promise is not directed to every human He ever created, but to His people, those who chose to be called by His name. Us. God here is connecting His people's heart posture to a resounding blessing that will not only bless them, but reverberate out and affect their communities as well. When we humble ourselves, when we correct our heart posture and pray persistently, our faithful God will hear our cry and send blessings that have the potential to affect our entire land. Today is the first day of a global week of prayer where the church across the earth is praying night and day for God's glory to be known. As we embark on this week of prayer together, I invite you to ask God to search your heart. Where is it not in line with who God is calling you to be? Are you willing to obey Him and intercede on behalf of the world to see the nations transformed by God's kingdom?
Thank you for joining us for Guided Scripture today. I'm Carla Harding from the 24/7 Prayer Movement, and for the rest of this week, 24/7 prayer leaders from around the world will be leading you through Guided Scripture. Together, we are taking part in the global week of prayer, and we invite you to join in. From today until Sunday, Christians across the earth from many streams of the church are uniting to pray for God's glory to be known in every nation. Why not pause to pray at the end of Guided Scripture each day for God's glory to be glimpsed by those you know who are yet to follow Jesus?